Alright, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda back here once again for some more Outlast trials. We are doing the Toxic Shock event here, and this is the second of the trials within the event. Gather the Children of God, which is an MK challenge, although it is one of the longer MK challenges for sure. If you don't know, the Toxic Shock event is a limited time event going on right now until May 7th, and it will have the arena periodically fill with toxic gas, which will deal permanent damage to you unless you enter a hiding spot to avoid it. Also, it replaces the posters with drugged rats that you need to collect for the secondary objective. And yeah, should be pretty fun to jump into this one. We are rocking stun, noise reduction, hide and restore, and incognito. I went ahead and swapped strong arm out for hide and restore just for a bit of fun, because you are going to be using hiding spots in this challenge, which is something I don't normally do, and as such I figured I'd use a hiding spot related amp, at least for these early ones, which are only the event and don't have additional variators that make it more difficult. Maybe later on, and probably for Ultra especially, I will want to bring a legitimate setup of like strong arm and stuff. Because of course the final trial in this event does have the Ultra Variator applied. I just want to say thanks to all the support I received on my review of the event patch notes. Welcome to anybody who is a new viewer. I appreciate all the feedback I received, and hope that information helped everybody out. And yeah, looking forward to continuing to make these videos and covering all the news, as well as doing these weekly and event videos as well. I've also been considering maybe doing like guide, maybe some sort of type of like guide videos to my approach to the each different trial and the solo strategy that I use in general. I think that might be something that could be cool. If you would be interested in some sort of like guide videos, then let me know in the comments. Yeah, we got our first rat there. I figured there'd be one in the lobby here somewhere, since there is almost always a poster in that same area. We're going to move on now to the upstairs, and we have our first trigger of the traps, and we can hide under this desk. Right now it's pretty easy just to improvise and find a hiding spot on the fly, but later on in the trials with limited hiding spots, it's going to be important to make sure I make mental notes of each hiding spot I find, in case I need to beat a hasty retreat and get into one of them to avoid the gas. But yeah, we are all set here. Not sure how this exactly protects me from the gas, considering I'm just underneath a desk in a gas-filled area. It made marginally, and I mean marginally, more sense for the Winter Kills event, where you were hiding from the cold. I mean, I guess being sheltered under something or in an enclosed space would be better. Now, I think that the button is on this side. I'm going to go for the prediction callouts this time around and see if I'm right. That time I've seen the button in that bathroom before, so I assumed it was the same idea. I wish there weren't glass there. I'm just looking for rats at the moment. It is a bit more important to be proactively searching for rats, in my opinion, as we find one here, because you do need 5 of them as opposed to the normal 3 posters, which you can usually, especially on larger trials such as this one, end up stumbling across as you go about your business. But yeah, we've got the first one here, and one thing I wanted to mention that I neglected to say in my review of the event notes and just talking about the event in general, and this is something someone put in the comments of one of my videos. I'm not sure which one it was, but it's also something I thought of separately. But basically, it's that the reason that I think that they were maybe okay with and went ahead with doing this event, which is essentially a rehash of the Winter Kills event, is potentially a decent portion of the current... there is a chest up here, I think, right? Yeah. A decent portion of the current player base maybe didn't even play Winter Kills, because it was, of course, in early access. I'm not sure of the sales numbers or player numbers exactly of how many did play back then versus how many people only bought the game on the 1.0 launch. But actually, that's something I'd be interested to hear. If anybody would like to, let me know if you're interested in contributing to the discussion. Were you a player during early access or not? And it's just kind of something that would be interesting to know, at least from the viewer perspective. Mr. Hiding Little Ducky there tried to cheese me. But yeah, just like from the proportion of people who are, you know, viewing the videos on YouTube who has or has not played the early access version of the game. Okay, we didn't really get a big chance to do the prediction there, but I probably would have gone that way regardless, as that's the way I defaulted to. But hey, that was a pretty easy little route there. I don't think I've ever had the button out in that area before that I can immediately recall. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable enough excuse to have that be the case, or to have this event be the case. But again, I still think it's fairly inexcusable with how they lied about there being new MK challenges alongside the event, because those aren't coming until it seems like after. Okay, we're just collecting them all out. Ooh, barely avoided that. But we're just collecting them all outside the gate there, and we'll come back and deliver them all at the end. But yeah, so I guess for people who didn't, but then I mean, I kind of have this, or at least I had the suspicion that they might be just doing the Winter Kills event again, like this year. Like it, obviously not until Christmas or winter or whatever, but I guess it will have maybe been long enough to have them rerun this, but yeah, it's just not the most interesting event concept for me, just needing to hide. But again, it'll probably get more interesting as the variators stack up and get more difficult. But one thing I did get a comment about, and I didn't hear the lady, maybe because I was yapping too loud, but yeah, I got a comment about that I haven't substantiated or done any of my own research on or looked up at all. So this is just from the comment, and the person... Whoa. Let's see, I think the button maybe is over here. Ooh, actually, probably it's not. No, I'm switching my prediction. We're going the other way. Oh no, it's gonna be wrong. I actually have no idea. I'm a fraud, guys. I'm an absolute fraud. I'm just kidding. I'm a genius. I knew exactly where that was. Still only have 2 out of 5 drugged rats, by the way. We really need to try and get those. Anyway, they left a comment and they said that this was just a potential leak and isn't even confirmed or could just be completely made up. So take this with a grain of salt. That's what they said in the comments. Sorry I don't remember your name, whoever left that comment, but I appreciate and do read all the comments that I get. So thank you for it. But they said that potentially the event, which we don't know anything about yet, and I switched another rat. Like the classified event that's supposedly coming, you know, not too long after this current one, like at some point within the next couple of months, is something to do with giving the prime assets special abilities. So that sounds like a pretty cool event concept. If it ends up being true, could be completely BS. Is this guy? Dude, get out of here. Yeah, could be completely BS leak or not true, but that's an interesting idea. I wonder what they would end up being, these special abilities. Of course, I mean, Gooseberry and Coil are not too different currently. I think, in my opinion, Gooseberry is harder to deal with. I mean, I don't even know if they have different behavior necessarily, but it seems like they maybe do. And we have our child here. But yeah, I mean, we're also going to be getting a new prime asset later this year, which I am extraordinarily excited for. I think it's going to be Whitehorn, probably, the one that's mentioned in some of the lore notes. I think we can get back to the Girls' Dorm this way, yep. Although we still do need one more rat. Let me check this room maybe for a rat. Oh, this is where the button was, so we would have probably seen a rat were it here. So we can check down the hall. I didn't really look around much in the depths of the girls' dorm since I didn't have to go too far to get I didn't have to go into any of the rooms to get my button or pick up the child. So maybe we can check this room here on my left, and there is Gooseberry. Maybe for a quick, she hopefully won't So the... See, I was never sure if the... Okay, there's our rat. I was never sure if the children talking actually made noise and attracted the assets. Like I thought I'd had it happen before, but I wasn't positive, and I think that goes ahead and solidifies it for me. They definitely can be attracted by the noises made by these yapping children as you walk around. And we've got to hide again. Was that... Hello? Oh, I don't know why it wasn't letting me hide from that side. That was weird. What is that? Oh, those are like the dust particles? That looks weird as hell. What the heck? I don't know what's going on there. Very odd. No, it's not dust. I mean, it looks like dust. Or is that from the gas? I don't know, strange. I can't go out this side either. I have to go out this side, so I guess for some reason that way is blocked. Yeah, I don't know. I guess these are supposed to be dust particles that are just floating in this one spot. Kind of looked weird because they were tinted with the color of the gas. That seems like it happens to everything. Dude, they really don't want me to get out of here with the children. They're just making me pile them up. Did 2 doors just open? What was that? It sounded weird, but oh, I think we're good. Shush, shush. Okay, you're going to the van. Get over it, okay? It's not that big a deal. Oh, you do. You got confessions to make. We all know it. Oh, hey, hi. Oh, hello. Hi, hey there. I find this trial is often similar to how it's been here, where I don't really end up running into that many enemies, and it's kind of just going around and doing the lengthy trips back and forth with the children and dealing with... Where did you go, weirdo? Are you at the door? I don't know. But then also dealing with the stupid sound-activated doors, which I... Where are you? Behind me? Oh. I do find the sound-activated doors pretty annoying. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of those. Toss our first one in there, and then there's a little secret hideaway here. I think there's a barrel. It's blocked. We're doomed. Just kidding. We can hide right here. Yeah, see, like, that'll happen a lot more often on the higher difficulty versions of these trials. Where we'll be like, because I have a pretty solid understanding of the layout of pretty much every map aside from the Toy Factory at this point. So I kind of know where a hiding spot probably or maybe is. But then maybe I come around the corner there and that thing's blocked, and then this desk is blocked, and then that thing has a jumper in it. Well, then there's lockers there. But I keep forgetting about that pointing animation. It's actually so... Like, it's crazy how such a small thing can just improve things like a fairly large amount. Like, I'm not going to say it's like a massive change or like makes the game a lot better or anything, but it's just nice. I'm just, you know, I'm a fan of that little change they added. Oh, hi, hello. Don't mind me. I'm just dropping off the children for their confession. You know how they are. They need to confess their sins. Come on, you stupid noise-activated thing. Let me in. It even, like, holds the hitbox in place to prevent you coming through for, like, a decent amount of time. Person is probably over there to the left, so I'm just going to drop them out here and then go get the other one. So we can have them all outside and not worry about the stupid gate anymore. Go, 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 go. Nice. Which way are you gonna go? You go that way? That's perfect. You're not staying with Mother, okay? It's not happening. Nice. And then we probably want to wait on this last one until we get another gas thing, maybe? Although we do have... Or no, there's no real reason to wait. Yeah, we'll get the gas thing now, and we'll just go and hide in that same little cubby hole. And then we can go exit the trial. Of course, because the timer doesn't start until you hit the button, and it's 3 minutes anyway, so wouldn't even be a worry. Just wanted to have it in the back of my mind in case. But yeah, no issues, no demerits thus far. Next up, we will have Grind the Bad Apples, which will be a bit more difficult for sure. And that will also reward 2 event tokens instead of the 1 that we are getting for these original ones. However, it doesn't have It does not have any additional variators. It just has the same 2 event variators. This guy in an annoying spot, but we should be fine with these bricks and bottles that we have. Bricks and bottle. But yeah, the after grind the bad apples is when we will start getting additional variators on top of the event ones. So that'll be increasing the difficulty as we go, which is always good. So there you have it. A+, 14 minutes, 37 seconds. Gather the Children of God, Toxic Shock. And we did not make any mistakes, I don't believe. Only got the 5 base level of rats. I did notice getting a lot of badges in that challenge. That was kind of wild. 4 badges have been received once again. Of course, I already have all the badges. But yeah, we got it. We got 1 token and then plus a second one for the secondary objective. Looks like we got like a Hawaiian print shirt there. That actually looks sick as hell. I'm going to go buy and put that on immediately, I do believe. But yeah, that's going to be it. I will see you guys for the next one, which will be Grind the Bad Apples.